I killed my father. Through the blinding darkness I dragged the corpse on a tattered tarp across the waste. Past the decrepit shopping malls, below the twisting ruins of disused highways, before the twisted burnt hills of what was, to the expanse of the black earth. The sun faded in the chemical fog obscuring the endless graveyards of craters and charred piles of unintelligible refuse steaming in the cold light. Eventually, in the clearing a pit opened deep into the earth like an infinite wound. Above the space the sky mirrored this void, pushing aside the clouds and exposing the pure sphere above. Along the cataract other children gathered, quietly feasting the remnants at a gray stone makeshift table. They watched as I heaved the corpse to the ridge of the void and sadly let him and all his faded memories descend. His face fading into shadow below the earth. I sat on the edge feeling the sulfuric heat of the hollow void below me. Come, you shall live together with the mighty angels. Guard and protect the holy children. And cut off the heads of the adversaries. The foes of peace. A priest intoned before the expanse, as a gleaming satellite burned golden streaks through the thin contaminated atmosphere like a holy scar. I waited, meditating on our lives of base sustenance. I waited. Shortly, my father's body was rejected, tossed back up from the pit into the barren earth. A successful sacrifice. I stared at his naked body, bloated with heat, skin cracked and spitting, as the priest pulled a gleaming thumb from his black vestment and set about preparing my sacrifice. I ate human flesh. We sat at the makeshift altar picking amongst the perfectly rendered flesh communing the limited future in the never-ending light of the end. Some of the children laughed, they shared their stories, their patricidal ventures. We celebrated over the sustenance in an era of perpetual famine. A past no longer with us. A holy silence descended upon us all. I acknowledge one great invisible God. Unrevealable, unmarked, ageless and unproclaimable. The unknown Father, the Eon of the Eons. Who brought forth in the silence with his providence. The Father, and the Son. The priest mumbled to himself in his hoarse liturgical voice, waiting, abstaining, not sharing in our feast. Just a vessel for preparation. Then, within the time, there was nothing left. All consumed. We tossed the bones back into the welcoming hole. Before me the lines of others seeking the void towing their own fathers commenced beside the burnt remnants, toward the new future. I quivered with joy.